Hey friends, Duncan here, Snowboard Trainers. Today in this training session, we're gonna be going over our S turns, all right? So let's say you're a brand new rider, you watched how to do your J turns, you got off the chairlift successfully, and now you're like at the top of the mountain, and you're like, dude, how do I get down? All right, so this video is for you or for your friends if you're trying to help them out. Take them through a similar progression. It's gonna make things really, really easy. The first thing we could do, okay, we're gonna do this in our goofy stance today. So first thing we're gonna do is something called the crab walk. All right, so crab walk, what I do is at first I just get used to lowering my edge angle, right? Lowering, it's like I'm shutting the mouth so the mouth's barely open of the snowboard. Now I'm opening the snowboard's mouth. If I'm here, I can't move, right? The edge angle's too high, I'm stopping. What I could do is then lower the edge angle so that way I could start sliding. If you lower the edge angle too much, what happens? The snowboard's mouth closes and you eat some snow instead of the snowboard, okay? So at first you can just start here and just get used to sliding, stopping, sliding, stopping, okay? If you feel comfortable, you could slowly start standing up. As you start standing up, you just go slow, right? Really slow. Just get used to keeping the mouth open a little bit and then a little bit more to stop, okay? Once you get used to this is called a side slip, hill edge side slip. You could start giving it some movement or some direction, excuse me, by shifting your center of mass over to your nose or over to the right side of the board. What you're going to do is extend the left leg, bend the right leg. That's going to move my hips and my center of mass over towards the right, and I'm going to start going to the right. I'm still keeping the snowboard's mouth open a little bit. Then to go to the left again, now I'm shifting the center of mass over to the left, extending the right leg, flexing the left leg. Yeah, okay. And that's just, this is now we're going into traverses because we're traversing across the run. If I wanted to do a floating leaf, I'm basically just going to stay more down the fall line and just float down, okay? Cool thing here is once we learned this, say it's a good time to sit down, what we're going to do is then roll over, bring one knee close to you, lay on one arm, roll over. We're gonna go through the same drill on our toe edge. So when you go up over your toes, really important, go slow. You wanna feel the weight or pressure over your toes. When you do that, what's gonna happen is you're flexing your ankles and your knees, so your knees are going over your toes and your hips are going over your knees. From here, I'm just gonna slowly start doing that floating leaf or more of a toe edge side slip, and then I could start adding that direction by doing the same thing that I was doing on the heel edge by flexing one knee, extending another, or one leg, excuse me. I'm doing the opposite thing. All right, I have a backside mouth of the snowboard, so I want to make sure that mouth stays open. If not, I'm going to shut the snowboard's mouth and I'm going to take a slam backwards. So if I fall on my toe edge, I want to make sure that I'm falling onto my knees and to my forearms, okay? On your toe edge, anytime you fall, it's better to have more weight over your toes than more weight over your heels, okay? So once I'm here, I'm in a really cool place because I could do all those same movements. Now for the goofy rider, we could start doing something called the toe edge garland. The garland's allowing us to start making us our first turn as we go across the hill in a traverse. So what I'm going to do is pick up a little speed, then I'm going to flex down and go up the hill. And what I'm going to do now is extend up, and that's going to allow me to go down the hill again. So again, I'll do this. You can practice it goofy and regular. So again, I'm going to pick up a little speed on my toe edge. I'm flexing down. When I flex down, I should make a nice small turn up the hill and come to a stop. Okay, also, just to show this, you could practice this regular. Again, I'm going to go across the hill, and then I'm flexing down, increasing the edge angle, opening the snowboard's mouth more, and I come to a stop, then to start going down the hill. Again, stand up taller. To show this goofy, because that's the point of today, pick up some speed. We're flexing down, getting low, slowing down, making our first little turn, then standing up. The board's going to release. Here, start going down the hill again. So for this next piece, we have, I'm thinking, what's goofy again, okay? We have something called a C turn. So a S turn is, imagine an S, if you were to break that into pieces, you have two C's. We could focus on the first C and then the second C. Generally speaking, it's easier for most people to go from their toe edge to their heel edge. So what I could do again, you could sit down and roll over. I'm just gonna flip over or do a little turn. So this is switch, yeah. Okay, so goofy riders, on your toe edge, start going across the hill a little bit. Again, you flex down, then you could slowly extend up a little bit. The board's gonna flatten, then you go to your heel edge, okay? Once you're on your heel edge, you're like, cool. Then we wanna go across the hill a little bit on the heel edge. We're gonna do our heel to toe edge C turn. I'm here, get smaller, then get taller. When you get taller, the board should just naturally go down the fall line. Then again, pushing the toes down in the snow, flexing the ankles so the knees go over the toes, and then the hips come forward. And once I'm here again, getting taller, letting the board release, then getting smaller. Okay, so now I'm doing my first S turns. All right, and this is a process I would teach my friends. If my friends came out here and wanted to learn, or I was just working with a group of students or some trainees, this is exactly what I would kind of take them through. There's a couple other steps in here, but just for the sake of time and making things easy, this is how we could do it. You can see right now, I'm going across the fall line. This is going to help me control my speed. Right now, I do not want to go too fast. I want to control my speed, and I want to develop my toe edge and my heel edge. I want those to be strong, so as I progress from a green run to a blue run, I have good strength with my lower body. You can see as I'm doing these two, I'm primarily staying aligned, meaning my shoulders are primarily staying over my snowboard, and I'm just chilling. All right. And so these are closed, large radius turns. You can see that just by using turn shape and using the slope of the mountain, I'm controlling my speed. All right, just controlling my speed. Nice skidded turns, okay? As I start feeling more comfortable, a lot of people want to go faster. So again, first steps for me, make sure you can stop, right? You want to make sure that you could do a nice, go straight, solid heel edge stop, right? You want to be able to go straight. We want to go straight and make a solid toe edge stop. All right, both of those things are really important before you start going fast. But then on this next bit, what I'm going to do is I'm going to make open S turns. These open S turns are going to allow me to maintain speed or pick up speed by just varying my turn shape, right? So now I'm still making those S turns, but you can see they're a lot more, they're smaller and they're more open. So that's going to help me go faster, especially when you get to flatter bits. Being able to do open S turns is critical. All right, friends. So this has been our day one training video or progression for goofy riders doing their S turns. If you're in the training program, you have questions, send me a message. You want me to dissect any of those pieces, let me know. And I appreciate you, friends.